Hey, welcome back to Chronicles of the Curvaceous. You know we fabulous and tenacious. We're dropping faith-based weight loss motivation. Hey y'all, it's Queen Fitness. I'm back again for yet another video. I'm super excited this morning. Um, Thank you for just popping on for a transparent moment with the Queen. Up this morning, just excited, headed to the gym for the fourth day this week. Your girl been on it this week. I've been on it this week. I am trying to get my mind right, get prepared for these holidays. Y'all know what me and my holiday history been like. For years, y'all. Around holiday time, I usually struggle. I usually fall back in the old paradigms, and then this season, honey, the struggle is for real. You know what I'm saying? The fight is on because I'm transitioning my employment, and still just trying to work through a lot of different shifting my schedule and all that stuff. So the struggle is real, but guess what? I'm getting her done though. I'm getting her done. I have been consistently showing up at the gym this week, and it's been giving 30 minutes or so of cardio. I haven't really been able to give it a full workout, but I'm proud of myself nonetheless because I'm not. It's November, November, and I'm saying no to excuses. I'm not giving myself any outs and justifying any slothful behavior in this season. Y'all, sometimes you have to recognize that if you really want to transform, if you really want to grow, you have to recognize those little areas that will trip you up. You have to recognize that, hey, if I ain't cheating nobody but me by having these so-called cheat days. I'm not these excuses are hindering me, and my old mindset didn't serve me. My old habits did not benefit me. They got me to where I'm at. So you have to be willing to say no to those things that your body naturally gravitates to. You naturally gravitate to, when the time change and all that stuff, wanting to just drag. That's a natural thing. But if you want to really excel and grow, you have to be willing to go against the grain. And so that's where I'm at in this season. I'm going against the grain when it come down to my behavior patterns. I'm going against the grain when it come down to just the old paradigms. I'm going against the grain. So I'm not even I am really ready to take on this fight, to just really say, hey, listen, I want this. I want this bad enough that I want my fourth quarter to be something that I can celebrate and be proud of. When I cross over into 2025, I want to cross over into 2025 knowing that I gave it a valid effort in the last quarter, and I defeated my flesh by keep getting up and showing up for me. So I'm gonna be proud of myself no matter what the scale say. I'm gonna be proud of myself because I gave myself the best chance ever to actually be successful, and then I'm not gonna be behind the gauntlet. I'm not gonna be coming into 2025 trying to play catch up because I wasted the fourth quarter. Come on, that's precious. That's precious time that was will be beneficial to my journey. So I'm not gonna waste that time. And I had to recognize, sometimes you have to take a good hard look at you, and you have to just be honest with yourself about your habits, about if you don't recognize your own triggers, and if you don't take the time to actually be forthcoming with knowledge when it come down to you, then when you don't succeed and you stay where you at, you can't blame nobody but you. And it took a while for me to get to a place where I can hold my own self accountable. We depend on people to do a thing, but it's how bad do you want it? I mean, for real, sis. Like, how bad do you want it? Do you really want freedom? Because if you honestly want freedom, then you gonna make the necessary adjustments. You gonna be willing to take a good hard look at you and say, okay, hey, the only constants in my life has been me. Yeah, somebody might have introduced me to some bad habits, but it was me who took them on. When you look at it that way, okay, because people try to say, oh, my mama, it was like my way I was raised, it was, blah blah, these people brought it, I have peer pressure, yada yada yada, whatever. Okay, that's true. Your mama might have started the foundation wrong. Your peers might have had a negative impact on your thought patterns, but the truth of the matter is they introduced it, but you continue to implement it. So who really at fault? Mm. When you call yourself to that kind of accountability, that's when growth and change can really come. When, okay, my mama ain't here no more. Okay, really and truthfully, I really don't even be with peers like that. It just be me and my little household, for the most part. I do, on occasion be with people, but for the most part, it's just me and my husband and my child. So I mean, but ultimately, I have the final say so on whatever decision that I make, on whatever I consume, or whatever activity I participate in or don't participate in. Ultimately, it's me. So really, sis, really, this one of them chronicles of the curvaceous. Talking about one of them real like deal with your mind, deal with you, sis. Come on, look in the mirror for real, for real. I'm not looking in the mirror, but I'm looking in this camera. So looking in the mirror, I'm looking at myself. Honestly, y'all, this week I have made a conscious effort to prepare meals for my family. And like, y'all, I often tell y'all they could have saved that square footage. I'm just saying. I ain't even need no kitchen in my house. They could have saved the square footage when it come down to me. Cause I'm not no cooker. I don't like no kitchen. Nah. But for real. I went to the grocery store Sunday and I've been cooking all week. I literally had meals planned out in my head and went to the grocery store and did all this stuff. And my family was so shocked. My son said, "You cooking again tonight, Mom?" That's sad. That's sad. You gotta feel that way about me cooking because I have literally checked out of that part. But honestly and truthfully, where I'm at right now, I realized that some things that I created, some behaviors, some patterns that I set in motion has to be broken. It has to be broken if I really want change. And that's one of those things that have to be broken. It ain't that I can't cook. I just don't want to. So come on, sis. Really, do you want freedom for real? Do you really want to change your body? If you relying on these restaurants to provide you a meal that you know ain't healthy, you know ain't beneficial. So I mean, who fault is it really? So this like, and then one is this supposed to been a quick fix. I haven't been on here 9 minutes, because I guess I had a lot to say to me. This Chronicles of the Curvaceous is for, if it's for nobody else, it's for me. Sis, you gotta do what's right. You have to be willing to take a good hard look in the mirror. Take that moment and really deal with these old mindsets. Deal with those things that have been tripping you up, that's been causing you to disengage from your own journey. This your journey. You only gonna get one life. And if you really want to cross that threshold and to birth Queen Fitness, if you really want to be free, if you really want to rise to the occasion, then you're going to have to make some necessary adjustments. You're going to have to get on up out of that bed when that alarm go out, and take this thing seriously. You can't keep going along to get along. You can't keep doing just enough to get by. You're going to have to be willing to put in the work if you really want to see the growth and advancement that you have in your heart to see. So, y'all, this what I got for you this morning, a transparent moment with the queen, because I'm honest with myself, and I do ask myself the hard questions, and I am willing to be real with me, and I'm not going to keep looking for people to hold me accountable when it's my responsibility to hold me accountable. So this is me coming on the camera this morning, being transparent and coming from my heart and saying, okay, sis, you know what? Ain't no more justification. Ain't no more escape routes. Ain't no more excuses. No, we saying no to excuses. This is November the 7th. 7 is the number of completion. We done with it. It's finished. Now, carpe diem. Maximize your moment. You're going to seize today and make it count. So I'm headed to the gym. It's 5:30 in the morning. So your girl finna go get this workout in and get myself ready so I can be on the highway, so I can be to work at 8 o'clock. So that's why I'm up at 5:30 in the morning, because I wanted that bad. Yeah, I wanted that bad. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. So, yeah. If it's the Lord's will, I'll see you guys tomorrow. But in the meantime, I want to encourage you to embrace and enjoy your journey. Goodbye for now.